COVID-19, a very serious talk about suicide. About a couple hours ago, while I was coping with this, with my mom, and since I moved to Kentucky, I don't know any news or anything. Let me go ahead and turn this down so it's not interrupting my talk. So, when it comes to my friend who, even though I was in IAPA class all the time, my friend would sit there and be there for me, even when I would get picked on or bullied. He was always there for me, and I'm just gonna say his name. If you guys know him, he's from Triway. He's from Worcester, Ohio. He was graduate of 2016 with me. His name was Bryce Thompson, and I found out that he grabbed a gun today and killed himself today.
Checking now.
And I know many people don't like to talk about suicide, but it's a serious thing, especially when it's someone close to you.
Goodbye.
And it's very rare for me to cry. Like, I watched all these videos of kind-hearted people helping the world. It makes me cry because, for once, it makes you feel like humans are being good for once instead of killing and raping. Like, suicide is a top-notch death today due to the fact of bullying, depression, not feeling like you're in this world. I used to feel like that too. I was admitted to mental hospital back in 2020 due to suicidal thoughts, and it helped, but not many people can have friends who say, hey, a place that you need to get help, like a counselor or a pastor or a good friend that would sit there and talk to you. I had a maximum of 8 friends in the school that are close and that were always there for me. I wasn't the popular person in school, but Bryce was, and he had a lot of friends, including me. Even during his tough times, I was always there for him, or at least tried to be. When it comes to suicide, you guys got to find that one friend who will always be there for you, because you're not alone. It hurts us when you choose to suicide yourself. It hurts us to see you go and not have a chance to stop it. There's so many problems these days in schools, home,
Eververse has the goods.
not finding friends, being bullied, being outcast, or being outcast because you have mental disabilities,
Need
that
something new?
you are not normal like everyone else is. I struggle so much in my life. Even though I had some friends who was there for me, I didn't feel alone.
Just gonna take a minute.
But when I move away from them,
Goods.
I feel lonely. I feel homesick.
Hello,
I
Guardian.
miss
Welcome.
to be able to see my friends smile and see them again. But when it comes to just upsetting things,
Eververse has the goods.
it just upsets me. It's just no one should be going through this. I don't even know the reason why he did it. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if he was feeling depressed or had a bad breakup or anything. But his funeral is coming soon, so I'm not sure when that is. But I won't be able to make it considering I'm out of state, which puts me down even more because I can't say my final words to him. It's not fun to lose friends. It's not fun.
What do you need, Guardian? I've got a moment.
It sinks with you for the rest of your life, knowing that your friend is gone and you can never see them again.
Doesn't help you or your opponents to go easy.
Suicide is not the answer, people. I'm talking to all of you. Female, friends, gays, transgenders. Suicide is not the answer. Just because you're feeling down or feel like you're nothing, you have friends. You
Eververse
have people. You have
easy.
YouTubers who would sit there and make you happy every day. Like Markiplier. Most of my depressions problems Markiplier fixed a lot with his try not to laugh and
Sure.
his funny gestures. Him screaming when he gets scared when it comes to mannequins in horror movies. Well, horror games. It makes me happy. It brings that depression down. And I think some of you would naturally enjoy that. Alone. You're never alone.
No, it couldn't possibly be that simple, could it?
Don't make the same mistake as my friend. Because now none of us can talk to him. None of us can hang out with him. None of us even can play sports with him. Or just hang out like old times. He's gone for good and we can never see him again. And that's not fair to us. We want to be able to see our friends every day. We want to be able to see and say, hey, if you're going through anything, talk to me. But we never got a
What do you need,
chance.
Guardian? I've got a moment.
We're going to stop it. There's nothing we can do. Once a person decides to kill themselves and actually does it, there's no turning back. You can't change the time. You can't bring it back. And it drills a hole in my heart, knowing I can't see him again. It's just no more suicide, people. I love you all. Your friends love you. Your family loves you.
We're understaffed already.
Talk to a counselor. Talk to your friend. Talk to someone you trust.
Right.
You need to get the help so you don't end up like my friend and end up like his friends' friends. to where all of us have to bear in the sadness of his death. I wish I did a video earlier, but I was trying to cooperate with how difficult this is for me and how to speak it out without crying so much like I am now. And that happened it hurts. It really does hurt. You're not alone, people. I'm talking to all of you. Kids, teens, adults, elderly. You're not alone. You would never be alone. No matter what your thoughts and no matter what you're thinking, you would never. Even if your parents do drugs or abuse you, you always have someone to turn to. YouTubers, friends, counselors, pastors. Get the help you need. Don't take the easy way out and let everyone else suffer. I love you all. And I can't take anything back of what you guys went through in your past or in your life. It's not fun losing a friend or a family member, especially to suicide. I hope this video reaches all of you. Get the help you need. Don't be afraid to speak and talk to someone. Do not let the darkness control you. As we guardians say, we fight as light and as heroes of the world to protect one another, to work as a team, to fathom the darkness and call it back into its grave. We will always be strong together. Do not be alone, because you will not win alone. Talk to your friends, even if it's a small bit of issue. Talk to them. Give them a chance to hear what you have to say, and let them pour out their hearts for you. So you can feel better and get past the depression phase. I love you all so much. I wish none of you this pain. It's saddening to see that your friend is dead and you cannot see again or talk to. I was held back in kindergarten due to my speech impediment and learning disability. I probably would never met him. For all you tri-way friends that I have, thank you for giving him a good life. And I'd like to apologize to the family for what happened. And I wish they didn't have to bear the pain and sorrow all of us are feeling. And especially the fact that they're a kid. They're feeling more of the guilt and sorrow than any of us. Because that's actually their born son. I love you all. I'll see you guys next video. I'm gonna try to get some sleep so I can feel a little bit better in the morning.
Next time bullies come crashing our decks, I will be here to answer.
But please, if you have suicidal thoughts, get help. That should be your number one priority, is getting help. Work and family, everything else comes second. Your life is as important as all of us, and you need that help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Because you will never be alone. Never.